A to Z Mysteries, The Absent Author, Chapter 7. Dink, Josh, and Ruth Rose left Mavis's Allie's diner that headed for Dink's house. Dink made a tuna sandwiches and lemonade. Ruth Rose bought a bag of potato chips and some raisin cookies from her house next door. They ate at the picnic table in Dink's backyard. Dink took a bite of a sandwich. After he swallowed, he said, "Let's go over what we know." He moved his lemonade glass to the middle of the table. "My glass is the airport," he said. "We know Wallace landed." "How do we know he did?" Josh asked. "The airport told me the plane landed, Josh." "And Marine Higgins said he'd pick him up," Ruth Rose added. "Okay, so your glass is the airport," Josh said. "Keep going, Dink." Dink slid his sandwich plate over next to his glass. "My plate is Marine's taxi." He put a cookie in its plate. "The cookie is Wallace getting into the taxi." Dink slid the plate over to the open potato chip bag. "This bag is the hotel." He walked the Wallace cookie from the plate into the bag. Dink looked at Josh and Ruth Rose. But what happened to Wallace after he walked into the lobby? "I'll tell you what happened," Josh said. He lined up 4 cookies in a row. "This little cookie is Mr. Paskey. These are Maureen, Linkletter, and Olivia Nugent." Josh looked up and waggled his eyebrows. "I think these 4 cookies planned the kidnapping together." Ruth Rose laughed. "Josh, Mr. Paskey and Olivia Nugent are friends of ours. Do you really think they planned a big kidnapping? And can you see Mr. Linkletter and my babysitter pulling off a kidnapping together?" Josh ate a potato chip. "Well, maybe not, but someone kidnapped a guy." "Our trail led us to the hotel, and then it ended," Dink said. "What I want to know is, if Wallace isn't in his room, where is he?" Dink nibbled in the cookie and thoughtfully. "I'm getting a headache trying to sort it all out." Ruth Rose dug into Dink's backpack and brought 3 Wallace books. "I have an idea." She handed books to Dink and Josh and kept one. "What are these for?" Dink asked. "Josh made me think of something Wallace wrote The Mystery in the Museum," Ruth Rose said. "He said the more you know about the victim, the easier it is to figure out who did the crime." She turned to the back cover of her book. "So let's try to find out more about the victim. Listen to this." She started reading it aloud. "When not writing, the author likes to work in a garden. Naturally, Wallace's favorite color is green." "Fine," said Josh. "But how does knowing the favorite color helps us find him, Ruth Rose?" "I don't know, but maybe if we read more about him, we'll discover some clues," Ruth Rose said. "What does it say on the back of your book?" Josh flipped the book over and began reading. Wallace lived in a castle called Moose Manor." He looked up. "We already knew he'd live in a castle. I don't see any clues yet, you guys." Ruth Rose stared at Josh. "You know, something is bugging me, but I can't figure out what it is. Something someone said today, maybe." She shook her head. "Anyway, read yours, Dink." Dink read from the back cover of his book. Wallace gives money from writing books to help preserve the wild animals that live in Maine." "Okay, he gives money away to save animals in a castle and grows a bunch of green stuff," Josh said, counting his fingers. "Still no clues." Josh took another cookie. "But I just thought of something." He began slowly munching on the cookie. Dink raised his eyebrows. "Are you going to tell us, Josh?" "Well, I was thinking about room 302. Remember, someone signed the register right after Wallace checked into room 303, and the signature was all smushed, and then Olivia Nugent told us that room 302 had a do not disturb sign on it." Ruth Rose interrupted. "Olivia never went to that room at all." Just then, Dink's mother drove up the driveway. She got out of the car, waved, and started walking toward the picnic table. "Oh said. If Mom finds out I'm trying to find a kidnapper, she won't let me out of the house. Don't say anything, okay? Can't I even say hi? Josh asked. Dink threw a potato chip at Josh. Say hi, then shut up about you-know-what. Hi, Mrs. Duncan, Josh says, letting him look at Dink. Hi, kids. How was your book signing? Tell me about Wallace Wallace, Dink. Is he as wonderful as you expected? Dink stared at his mother. He didn't want to lie. But if he told her the truth, she wouldn't let him keep looking for Wallace Wallace. And Dink had a sudden feeling they were very close to finding him. We can't stop now, he thought. He looked at his mother and grinned stupidly. Dink, honey, why is your mouth open? He closed his mouth. Think, Dink, he ordered himself. Suddenly, Josh knocked over his lemonade glass. The sticky cold liquid spilled into Dink's lap. Dink get out a yell and jump Gee, sorry, said Josh. Paper towel to rescue. Dink's mother ran toward the house. Good thinking, Josh, Dink said, wiping at his wet jeans. But did you have to spill on me? You had the whole yard, Josh grinned. Some people are never satisfied. I got you out of hot water, didn't I? Right into the cold lemonade, Ruth Rose said. Dink blotted his jeans with a handful of paper napkins. Come on, let's go meet Mavis before my mom comes back. There's something weird happening on the third floor in Shangri-La.